Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Double Thought Show, episode 101. Check out our 100 episode. If you haven't checked it out yet, it was published on Monday. It was a pretty fun
Monday,
show.
Monday, Monday.
Yeah. Now we have 101. So up to the next 100 episode. Let's see. But before we proceed, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps us. Subscribe and comment. We have two very interesting topics, maybe a third one, depending on the time. But we're definitely going to talk about Tyrese Gibson. We're definitely going to talk about
Jonathan Majors and Jabari.
Jonathan Majors. Khan might still be, or at least the same person would still play Khan, apparently.
Well, he's
And
playing him right now, but that's
yeah. And of course, if we have time, we might squeeze in a different topic. But yeah, very interesting one for you today. So engage with us, like, comment, and of course, share the video with your friends, family, and enemies. With that being said, let's proceed. KR. Tyrese once said, "How
Tell me.
you gonna act like that?" That was an old song.
One of his first ones, I think, right? 90s.
But hindsight is always 2020 because he's been crying.
What you do? How you gotta act like that, man? How you gotta act like that?
He's been crying.
He's been crying, man. The whole situation is turning for the worst.
Yeah. Now he had, of course, it's been all over the news. His ex-wife went on another podcast, went on the Hardly Initiated podcast. Shout out to those guys. I watch their episodes from time to time. There's some very good guests. I do feel like here maybe at some point we should consider moving to Atlanta because all these podcasters are there. I know what you're gonna say. Leave it.
Guys, go watch X Game Plan. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. That's another network, part of the network. Watch the Mondays. Anyway, let's continue.
And I'm telling you, man, because a lot of these podcasters are based in Atlanta. They are all working
You
together.
know
So
who's
that's
also based in Atlanta? A lot of robbers. That's all I'll say. I'll stay where I'm at. I like my life without PTSD.
Well, we can always just
Oh man.
we can always just is that Dwight Howard? So with that being said, let's proceed.
This big dude with a wig.
It's
Oh,
going off
man,
the rails
big-
already. Let me pull it back.
Off
Let me
the
try to
rails,
pull it
man.
back.
Put it back on the rails, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, but yeah. So Tyrese went on the Hardly Initiated podcast, and or at least not Tyrese, but his ex-wife went on a Hardly Initiated podcast, and of course, I didn't know she was his wife. I do see her, or I mean, I saw her a lot. I see her a lot on Instagram, not on TikTok, but I'm pretty sure she's there
In
as
your
well.
algorithm.
In my algorithm, where she's commenting on predominantly topics relating to relationships, right? Relationships.
She's now a relationship expert.
I don't know. Well, we'll get there in a bit. But she, so the reactions where you have like the split screen, and then on one side someone is saying something, and on the other side a person listens and nods in agreement. So she's the one that's nodding in agreement.
So the ways, so those reels that add nothing. Those videos where people are sitting there watching a clip and they're like,
yeah. Well, some people like react to see other
right?
people's reaction.
What kind of reaction?
Yeah, that.
Let me
So
see.
it's well, it's actually yeah, there it is. There it is.
You're adding already more than what they add.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah, but she was there, and I like the podcast, the Hardly Initiated podcast, because they asked like some very straight questions, right? And one of the questions to her was because she's all about relationships, etc. And she's then they asked her, "Would you? I mean, did you have do you have regrets of separating from Tyrese?" And she said that if she had someone else in her ears during that time, she would probably not have separated. She probably wouldn't have divorced.
Continue.
and and
Not gonna comment on that.
the funny thing is, some people take it as oh, she wants to go back to Tyrese. But I've heard people, let's say women, say that in the past. Usually, what they say is, usually the women are better off, and let's say with a man that can provide better, and things like that, and they see the previous relationship, as a lesson. So it's not like they want to go back.
They're
That's
graduating.
they're graduating from marriage to divorce. Oh man, that's a
And to stay
shame.
with them till
It's a shame she said that. Forgot which one of the twins it was. The Maury, right? I think what their names are. My first crushes, my first celebrity crushes when I was small.
no, you're capping. Last time you changed the celebrity. Well, it wasn't a crush, probably.
Who did I talk about?
You said until I put mines on the table, and you were like, "Oh yeah, maybe it's not them."
Which one?
I said you said the same thing. Then I
Yeah.
said Baywatch,
Mm.
and then you said, "Oh, maybe I was wrong."
So
Baywatch is
Baywatch.
legendary.
No. Baywatch was my first love. Were the first lusts.
Okay, okay. Maybe it was the lust part.
So
Okay, maybe.
so
Maybe you were a baby back then.
I was young, definitely unafraid. But with that being, with that being said, yeah. So she went, and she said if she probably would have made a different decision had she had
Mm,
different people in her ears during that time, and that's the reason. That's her motivation. The motive why she wants to become the person that she needed when she was going through what she was going through.
mm.
So,
Sales pitch though.
so that was what she said, and man, the news picked it up, and I was like, "What's gonna happen now, right? What's gonna happen with Tyrese? Because everyone wants to know how Tyrese is gonna react." Well, because we all knew Tyrese would react. Let's start there. Tyrese,
Tyrese is a
Tyrese,
to know that he shouldn't react and then start the video like this.
Look, man, I was not going to respond to this video of my ex
lies,
now going.
Come on, Tyrese, stop
lies,
tapping, man. We
lies.
all know that you are
You went live or less,
you went like for less.
crying on live, man. That was the. But yeah, so no, but she went there and she said that, and yeah, did you see Tyrese? I mean, you have the video,
First
but
of all, first of
yeah.
all, I want to comment on on her remark first.
Mhm.
It gets you. So the thing is, and I think we talked about it in the previous shows about people carving an image to sell certain products. Um, and when I saw that video, first of all, I didn't need Tyrese to respond. I mean, it gives it a bit better context. But knowing, I already knew that I followed. I think we talked about it as well. His divorce, the way he got dragged into the court.
Yeah,
And,
I don't know about the divorce. I don't know the intricacies of it.
well, the divorce went as follows. He has a prenup,
Yeah.
and she is trying to basically circumvent the prenup and increase the child support,
Hmm.
which not well, man. I mean, if you increase the child support, you don't need the prenup. Does who cares about the prenup, right? You're not gonna get anything. I'm just gonna up the child support and make you pay the money you would pay me usually through the alimony, through the child support. That's how it seems. And the guy was basically also saying it's unfair. What kid needs 20,000? She's like 3 years old or something like that. 20,000 a month. I mean, we all know what that means. But anyway,
Poop jobs.
well, that's according to Kevin Costner. That's what his wife did,
His wife
ex-wife,
did.
estranged wife. But so I already knew that aspect, so I didn't have to really check out his clip to understand the whole context. She kept pressing through. If you really if you really mean what you're trying to say, you wouldn't done what she has done. That's what my first reaction. Then he responded, and I was like,
have I been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet? No.
Yeah.
but yeah. But I
Uh,
watched his clip as well, and I mean, he's always response emotional. He really basically broke it down where he basically says, "You have been dragging me in court. I've spent 1 million in lawyer fees trying to fight this, and you still haven't stopped." Which
yeah.
makes me ask. I mean, there are grifters all over the place, man. And who better to grift than okay? I'm not gonna say that.
Well,
Some people
can I
are
add?
easier to grift than others. All that's all I'll say.
Well, can I add something to it?
Of course.
So, it's again Hollywood. They live. This is who people look up to. These are the people, not this particular couple,
Proper goals.
but people look at celebrities as examples. You wanna know something that's funny, KR?
You've
What?
learned from the previous show.
What?
You've learned from the previous show. You know what you said in the previous show, right?
I don't know.
What's
I
the
don't recall.
previous show? Was it Game X Game Plan?
What
You
is
said you started talking French.
it?
You've learned. Okay. Good. Good. We're making progress over here. And with French, I mean, guys, we. He said we look up to these people. Or now he's talking about these people or
Yeah.
people. So
Yeah. So these are all celebrities, and it can be compared with a lot of empires in the past, where at the start of the empire, because empires rise and fall, and during the rise of empires, the people, I have to say, they idolize the leaders.
the nobleman.
No, the first they idolize the warriors because they conquer.
Mm.
Then they idolize and they become heroes. Then they idolize, let's say, the politicians and the people in power.
The warriors turn into politicians.
And at the downfall of societies, the people, not to be confused with the people, start
Yeah, baby.
the people start idolizing, let's say, the quote unquote
Performers.
artists, the performers, the arts. And that's when the downfall happens, because at the edge of the border, there's another group of hungry warriors waiting to invade, and you are dancing. So what I have to what I say that to say this. When I saw, I didn't know you. I mean, you have a very skeptic way of looking at things, and it's been working out for you thus far. I'm more of a hopeful romantic.
Yeah,
I'm more of a
I'm still in my basement, so I don't know if it's worked out, but
I'm more of a hopeful romantic.
yeah.
So I to me, I always say that it's important to me to have to give people a chance, because maybe people change. And when I saw Tyrese's reaction, I was like, you did exactly what I hoped you wouldn't do. Like, you became emotional. You went on. Come on, man. I can't.
One thing I want to say, and I would recommend anyone who's watching this to go watch that clip. And I can just Google Tyrese response to ex-wife Samantha Lee's interview. If you notice, have you watched the full video?
I don't want. Only watch the stars. And when I listen, guy, when I see them started crying, I'm done. I know I'll get the update from you. I don't care about these people, man.
Around the end. So, I don't know why I watch the full this. I just want to get the full step.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Sacrifice my time for the show.
yeah, you're a better reporter than I am, I guess.
At the end, you started talking quite loudly, and in the back, you hear someone say, "Can you please lower your," or something like that. I'm not saying the same, but basically, shut up or lower your voice.
Yeah.
Talking crazy to the.
Um,
I guess we know who's the lead.
Not only that,
Yo,
you
that-
know, because he has a girlfriend now.
I guess he's just in the same situation back
You
again.
know, do you know the story about the girlfriend and how they met?
No, I know the story of her and her preferring a dead dude both above him.
Yeah, and he and she went live. I mean, they were live, and she said it on live.
Really? Was it
He
live?
wasn't my type. He wasn't my type.
Was it live?
and and well, it's public.
Oh
So
yeah, jeez.
so she said, and I'm paraphrasing.
What's the
She
guy's
said,
name? Paul Walker.
Paul Walker, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, yeah, I didn't like him at first. And Tyrese, it seems as though he knew that part of the story, right? That he wasn't his type, or he wasn't her type immediately. But he thought that that was the full story. He didn't know that she had another type. And
That told me.
on camera, the lady said, I preferred Paul Walker. And you could see him get mad. Please don't touch me. He started saying, please don't touch
And the thing is this,
this.
like maybe
We
she
just started and
it's
we
a
just
very
started. Wait, we just started and it already went south. South. It's like, I mean, this guy keeps
I-
catching L's, man.
and it could be that it's a joke, right? But
I
it's a
hope so.
very wrong.
Believable.
The,
It's a
the
believable
timing
joke.
is totally wrong. Definitely for someone like Tyrese, right? He already has a reputation of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't know if the reputation is simp or someone who's emotional, one of the two. But if you put this in there as a joke, I don't think it's a good timing,
Yeah.
or at least not at that moment. Let him get his weight up, and then you make those types of jokes. Because I think if you make this joke, there are some people you cannot make those jokes to. One is Tyrese.
May I?
You can continue. You know them all.
Russell Wilson. Come on, man.
Let me find that. Song.
There it is.
Continue.
Um, Will Smith.
There are a couple of them.
There are more? Who else do we have? Who else do we have? Give me a hint. Do I know him?
Of course you know.
Wait, what can it be?
So you have Russell Wilson,
Yeah,
you have Tyrese,
yeah,
you have Will Smith.
yeah. There's another one. Wait,
A big simp.
a big simp? I feel like I know it. When it, oh man, no, I
Guys,
can't.
let us know. I'm gonna leave this till the end of the show, and then I'm gonna reveal it.
Who are you
Let
talking
us
about?
know in the comments who is another big simp in all our eyes.
Let's proceed. I bet you that before the end of the show, I'll remember the name.
But yeah, hey man, let. So the thing is this: here we have Tyrese basically outing because I don't understand.
Wait. Steve Harvey.
Jesus, you went back at
Yo,
you can, yeah, it was Steve. It was Steve. It was Steve.
Yeah.
It was Steve.
Yeah, I forgot about Steve.
I mean, there are some Sims out here. And there are some people you shouldn't make those jokes to. Those are the ones. But the thing is this: she has followers, right? It tells you a lot. But what she thinks about the followers is this: if this is the message she's trying to peddle to them.
Yeah. But in what sense? In what sense?
What do you mean? In what sense? She's telling them
Yeah.
if she had so she's trying to sell herself as a ear to listen to.
Yeah.
Someone who has
the best interest of the
you.
ladies in trouble. Yeah, the women in trouble. Yeah, that's true.
She's also the one that has been dragging her ex in court. So just imagine if she's telling you, come to me for advice because I will be the ear to give you the rationale you need.
Yeah.
While doing totally the opposite.
Yeah.
She's actually thinking they're dumb.
Yeah, I understand where you're going. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Well, let me
our word, but
no. Well, let me put it like this. This is what I truly believe. I believe that we need to take into account that when you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle, you don't want to let it go.
Yeah, she married
and she feels like she deserves, that's probably it, she feels like she deserves to stay on the same level because 20K is enough. You can do I mean, if the average income, if you earn $100,000 or 120, you're in the top 1%, something like that.
Yeah.
So and you're earning 240K per year.
Well, on paper, right? Of course, child support
Taxes
a bit from the top. Because don't forget, a lot of times people forget when you get child support of 20K, child support skims a bit off the top. You're not gonna get that 20K. You're also paying dude. You're also paying for the judge. The judge, it's like they skim a part of the top, and then they give the mom the money.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
But okay,
let's say it's 15.
Yeah.
She'd still not earn. She'll receive.
She earned it according to her. She pushed out a baby.
Yeah, she receives 180K per year.
That's more than.
And she should be working as well because she's content creating, etc. Selling. I don't know what she's selling, but so together, let's say she earns, her business is thriving and she earns 50K a year.
That was wrong. 150. Let's put 150.
150. So that's 3K, 300K.
Easily.
That you can do a lot with it, and you can take care of the children, etc. So I definitely understand Tyrese's point, but I understand her point as well, because the way some of these women think is that they have the right to remain on the same level. And if they need to say my child needs more, then you'll just say that so they can support themselves.
Should let me know it. Let me know in the comments. Should men still have access to? I mean, she's getting the money. Should someone have access to a hat, one hat a year?
One hat a year. Well, then they might as well stay married, don't you think?
Because you're saying she thinks that she's entitled to the money.
Yeah.
Should
Stop it.
this is rapid logic, right? These guys are out there thinking. I'm just presenting what I've seen out there. The craziness people are talking about. Should the guy be entitled to one head a year? One. One gas pump.
Oh, gas pump for you. Well, if you have access to my money, I should have access to your body, is what you're saying.
That's
Well,
what I'm not saying. Yo, this is not my point.
This isn't we either. This isn't French, bro.
I've seen it out there. These podcasts have these guys on there talk this crazy stuff.
Yeah, but in this case, the money isn't going. So let's say this is the lawyer in me. This is the lawyer in me as well. This again, and I mean, it would make sense if it's alimony, and not child support.
But we all know child support.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
people are bad with budgeting. We've talked about budgeting in the past. People are bad with budgeting. They lump up everything together. They try to. Hey, that happened with Kevin Costner's wife. A strange wife. She tried. She wanted 200. What is it? 200K, and then she got 140, something like that.
She
and
got
70. She's paying 70,000 a month on rent.
Yeah.
What are we doing? She's using it as a budget. She's adding it to her own budget.
An investment. It's a what do you call the rounds? The investment rounds when you go around.
Yeah, it's just an investment round. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an investment round. Yeah.
She's running around. Here's an investment. But then again, so that's 70. So if the child support is 150K, you should put the budget. Part of the budget should be that the kid, you put the money aside for the kid to go to college. But what happens is she spends the half of it, the other half to live in a fancy house, and then when the time these kids are 18, she expects the father to put up the money again for the college.
Yeah. And then they're rapping.
The dad says, "You're 18. Good luck, son. Go rap.
Go rap.
Go rap. Maybe you find yourself from the gated community. Rap. Put some balls together about the gated community.
Gated. What's the label name? Gated. No, but yeah, it's crazy. And yeah, I think we can proceed with the next topic. All I want to say is this, KaiR. As in closing, celebrities can be real drama queens. I'm just gonna put it like this.
It is, and I think one thing you said. I think the celebrity lifestyle. I think what's the funny thing is just a mic. It's just a accelerated situation people find in regular life, right? Everything is bigger, so the speed in which people clash and divorce is faster. The magnitude of what is being paid out is bigger. Everything is just way bigger.
Yeah,
it's like a bubble.
Yeah,
when it blows faster. When it rises faster, and before you know it, the kids also turn out bad faster. But at the end of the day, like you said, it's drama, and I guess this is maybe Tyrese get back for her to don't get money outside of the 20K he's giving her.
Yeah.
But hey, man, talking
It is.
about
Yeah.
talking about celebrities, Jonathan Majors, Kang. I've been watching the Loki series, man. He's playing very again. He's
Is that the second episode, second season?
second season, yeah.
I haven't watched. Yeah, I need to check it out.
But those are the only people still trusting this guy.
Well, they learned from Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I think they did their due diligence and saw some videos and were like, this won't hurt us.
Yeah.
This won't hurt us because she was punching the guy up like it's stacking. Okay, apparently. And he tried to defend himself, and then her arm got hurt.
Yeah.
Because in the initial charge, they said he was grabbing her by the neck and moving it back and forth. And they dropped that part of the charge. So now it's only he's hurt her arms. And now,
but if it's self-defense, right?
yeah, it's self-defense. And apparently the NYPD is trying to wrap this case up by charging her.
Okay. As they should. If she's the one
They
that
should.
attacked,
If
then they
if
should.
she's
Yeah.
the one who's attacking. They should. They should. And I mean, this is the problem I think Jonathan has now is that even though the police is trying to charge her now with assault, his case hasn't been dropped by the DA.
Okay.
So this is going to be an interesting story.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
He tried to get a dismissal and he lost the motion.
Yeah. Well, if there's fight and two people fought, sometimes you don't, as I said, sometimes the motion to dismiss is, if you're gonna ask for a motion to dismiss, then it needs to be, I would say, very clear what the situation is exactly. When you look at the motion to dismiss, let's say sometimes the cases or the facts or the facts and circumstances of the cases aren't as clear to justify a motion to dismiss. Doesn't mean that the person will not be, because this would be a criminal case, would be found innocent at the end of the case, but they wouldn't. If the grounds for dismissal aren't clear, then you would just need to wait until the end. You would just need to go to court, defend your position, and hopefully do not get jail time or found guilty. At least I don't think they're gonna get jail time, but more found guilty.
Yeah, one thing that's also being said is that allegedly, and I'm gonna read from dailymailuk.uk. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me share my screen so people know I'm not making this up after they changed the article. The outlet has also said that a filing which has not been made public allegedly stated that the DA does not have any plans to prosecute Jabari if she is apprehended by the NYPD. So not only that she gets charged, but she's not gonna. Well, she will get arrested. If she gets arrested, they don't have any plans to
Prosecute.
prosecute her. And
does the same go for Jonathan?
I mean, the Jonathan case is still ongoing. So
that's a bit unfair.
Hey, but
that's very unfair.
If you, this is like, if tell me this, RJ, if they have a case now that is in court going to trial with Jonathan, if they turn around and prosecute Jabari, it will make the first case look weird, wouldn't you say?
Not necessarily, because if there are two people fighting, then two people can be guilty of assault and battery.
Mm.
So it's not like the one who got beat up the most is the one that will get prosecuted. It's just if two people fight, two people cause damage, bodily damage to the other, then yeah, or to the other's
Makes sense.
property, yeah, then both people can be prosecuted simultaneously. We tend to think that someone is a either a victim or a aggressor, but you can be both. And yeah, that's criminal law, but I don't think it's fair that they would continue to prosecute, or so it seems, Jonathan, but not Jabari. It's a bit, well, I don't, a bit is an understatement. It's very, well, not like using that word. This became too popular of a word. It's a double standard. Let me put it like that.
Mm.
It's a double standard. Yeah.
Double standards, right?
Yeah. Double standard. Yeah.
I guess I thought double standards only apply to anyway.
They only they apply when it's convenient.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's applicable when it's convenient. Yeah.
Life. I guess Jonathan might have to prove clearly that he was the one getting his eyes blacked out.
Yeah.
Blue. Can he show the marks? Can he show pictures? Just like what's the Johnny Depp's ex? What's her name again?
Amber Heard
Yeah, can he show pictures like Amber Heard of him getting a black eye or
with metadata.
Who said that again?
See,
We have pictures with meta. No, but there was
the metadata said something. The metadata said, yeah,
Bauer as well, right? Bauer said we have pictures with metadata.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, show with metadata that you got punched up and that you were the one that was the funny. This whole story. I don't know how. At a certain point, I do think maybe it's because of the narrative. At the end of the day, these SPR might be also working overtime to get the story right. But it seems to me that it's very funny that he's the one who called the police on her, and he's the one now that's being charged, which tells you that you might already, even if you call the police for being assaulted as a man, they won't believe you.
Yeah.
But they always say a man should stand up and tell more about domestic violence. Because this is why most men try to avoid this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
But in this case, it seems as though she's the one that started it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
So you might try. Sometimes you want to avoid it, KR. That's why I don't completely agree with you. Sometimes you want to avoid it, but it doesn't want to avoid you.
No, but I mean avoid as in calling the police.
Mm.
That's why men being the victim.
Oh, I understand. Oh, yeah, I understand.
Underreported. That's what I'm trying to say. Which seems like it's lopsided one side, but I think.
But it is. But it is. So you just need. So you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I misunderstood you. What you're saying is that sometimes something happens, but a man will be like, if I call, I'll probably be the one in handcuffs, so I better not.
Yeah. I have a lump the size of the wall of my head. But if I call, they will lock me up because
for breaking her nail.
For pushing her away.
Yeah.
Trying to defend myself.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. Sometimes life can be unfair. And I hope for him that at the end, because it seems like from the stories, the narrative has been clearly set at the beginning against him. It seemed like he was the one who was doing all the assaulting, but quite fast after the story kind of took a turn, which showed that he might not be the one who actually was the initiator, or even the one who was punching at all.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess when you're his size, you will always be looked up as the aggressor.
That's true. Guys brawling. So yeah. KR, before we leave, because we're very short on time, but did you want to talk? There a last topic you wanted to touch on, or is this?
Which topic are you talking about? Chris Brown being run out of LA by the Bloods?
Is that what you want to talk about? But I don't know the story. What's the story?
The story is, I'm joking, of course, but apparently, Chris Brown said he wants to leave LA. He's gonna leave LA. I think he said, I think it's time for me to try something different. I don't know if it's gang related or not. We all know that the guy has been claiming some gangs and
Affiliation. Yeah.
affiliation. Yeah, he's been claiming ever since. I don't know. But that's also a thing, right? The guy started as a huge talent. They were telling him he was the next
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, or at least he was in that trajectory.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it went south. The nose is a bit white sometimes. He's
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
he should drop a he should has he dropped a Christmas album?
Oh no,
Maybe
actually.
he should. I mean, he's
Well,
always white.
his name is in his name is in Christmas, right? So he should.
Yeah,
It
he
should be a
should.
great play on words.
Christmas
His
Brown.
face and then Mas, M-A-S.
Yeah.
That would probably an album in Spanish. Christmas.
Mas Christmas. No, but so allegedly he wants to leave LA, and people are out here now suggesting that it could be that he's tired of being um, extorted. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I've heard on Twitter, on the social media, that it could be related to that. I mean, you affiliate yourself with these people, and chances are you have to pay to get protection, as they call it. It's always protection. I don't know who they're protecting you against, because they're protecting you against themselves. But now he's it seems like he wants to leave LA. I will always call Cali my second home. California serves as the backdrop of the infamous incident. Oh, that's where also was it in Cali where he beat up a
Riri?
millionaire, Riri, yeah.
I don't know.
Apparently, according to this article.
I just assumed that that he was leaving because of the prices, because it's extremely expensive in LA. So
I must show the receipts, because before people say I'm making it up. Brown argued earlier this year that his reputation has been unfairly tarnished more than 14 years after the violent incident. It's been going downwards with this guy, man. He's suddenly he started claiming gangs, and dude, come
yeah,
on, man. Let's be
yeah, yeah. And the thing is, KR, you do something. Let's say you do something, you get a bad rep for it. That can happen. Usually, what you need to do to rectify it is to do good. And it's
yeah.
not bad and good in the sense of morally, yeah, but more like love.
Like Diddy, brother love.
Brother, well, no, not like that. No, no. Let's wait until the case is over, man. 'Cause-
Brother love, show some love.
but yeah, we need to. But what he did was he kept on piling on the bad boy
Yeah,
persona.
yeah.
Sometimes people have, you get told so many times that you're a type of person that you start believing it and you start acting like it as well. You know? So if people just tell you you're a F boy, you're a F boy, and you're not, but maybe let's say you just have a look, a bad boy look, a F boy look, and someone will start calling you F boy, F boy, F boy, and you will. Some people will say, "No, I'm the one to be an F boy," and some people will embrace the reputation and try to do the utmost. Well,
I
it seems
think
as though Rock, Chris Brown did the latter, and I have to say, as an artist, amazing artist, dancer. He can dance, he can sing, he's acrobatic, he can jump, he can backflip, so he can do a lot of things. And to it's a shame he took that route. Maybe he's gonna change it back. Let's see. But yeah, I don't
you
think it's
really
the
think
I
he's
don't
gonna change
I
back?
don't think it's the I know you don't. I think it's like the 14 years ago. I know that 14 years ago the incident might have happened, but he hasn't been rectifying or making it better ever since. And so I think it's unfair to blame it on what happened 14 years ago.
He's been in a downward spiral, man. And I think that what you said is definitely true. He's been piling up weird situations upon weird situations. I remember like clearly when he got, I don't know how a such a big star. I mean, just imagine like Chris Brown could have been the Drake before Drake.
Yeah, definitely.
Somehow he's at this point right now. He's stuck. He's been stuck for more than 10 years.
Yeah. I think he has the possibility to get out though because he's that talented. But the only thing is I don't think he wants to.
But I think he probably wants to stay a victim.
Well, not well, I don't think he sees himself as a well, he wants to keep that persona. That's what I
Yeah,
would say.
then you gotta live with your limited
Yeah.
reach.
So maybe I'm telling you, because he has a king, he still has that king of pop.
Nah, nah,
I think so. I think so.
over, dude. It's over.
How old is he? 30?
He's in his 40s now, I think, right?
No, I don't think so.
Close to 40. He must be 38 or something.
Yeah,
Jesus, he's 34. My
I
God.
told you. Yeah, he's young.
But he's not a king of, dude. It's over. The guy has been. I don't think the he's not
Listen,
even
he
close.
he has.
Maybe the king of R&B, but not
Well,
pop.
R&B. Yeah, let's say R&B.
At the highest,
Well, it depends. Would you call Drake the king of pop?
Drake Drake crosses genres, so
And pop is popular
probably
music.
probably Drake could be
I
even
think
though even king. Who would be the king of pop at this point? Because one thing is for sure, the queen is what's her name again? Dating Travis Kelsey.
yeah. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. That's the queen.
Yeah,
There is no
hands
one that's
down.
reaching her.
Hands down. But if we're
Uh,
talking about popular music, so pop as in popular music,
the guy
Dr-
ain't selling albums, dude. I'll be honest. Chris ain't selling albums, so you
that's
cannot
true.
be the king if you're knowing.
No, I agree, but I'm saying Drake is.
Let me
Drake can.
Google king of
Yeah.
pop. King of pop.
Well, in the meantime, guys, let us know what you think because we need to start rounding up the show as well. While KR searches and see that I'm right. Where thanks for tuning in, guys. Let us know
Google King of Pop 2023, and they are referring to a dead man. I
who
can't.
who
The original King of Pop. That's what I'm trying.
still
Yeah, let me see.
yeah,
Most
but yeah, but that was a title, of course, given. But I think if you look at it as it in terms of numbers, Drake has a lot of influence, I think. But
Ed
yeah,
Sheeran, Post Malone,
Ed Sheeran
Justin
can be.
Bieber,
Yeah, Ed Sheeran can
Harry
be.
Styles,
Who?
Harry Styles,
Harry Styles, yeah, but
Bruno
he
Mars.
still has a long way to go, but he has
Yeah.
potential.
I think probably Ed Sheeran is probably
Ed
Bad
Sheeran,
Bunny is right now on the. He's pop. Whether you want to say he's pop.
yeah. Well,
He's
let's just define pop first. But if pop is popular music, then Bad Bunny is definitely popping. Yeah, definitely.
I would say that they have Drake on it. Well, they have. Let's see. Should I say it? This guy ain't even close, but they have Lil Nas X on that list. He's
No,
not
man,
even
come on.
close. He's selling
Come
albums.
on, man. That's for the diversity. Come on.
He's so I would say Ed Sheeran.
Mhm.
Ed Sheeran is by far, or Harry Styles. And who else? Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't have any on. I would say Ed Sheeran or
yeah,
Bad Bunny in those
those two, or Harry Styles. Those three. Let's
Harry
say.
Styles. Yeah, Justin ain't it anymore.
All right.
But yeah, I think he's been in a downward spiral. I don't think he can salvage anything. The last time around, I think we heard in December where he Usher
Yeah,
during his. I think it wasn't Usher who arranged
yeah,
a party, and then he
yeah,
tried to punch him. I mean, at a certain point, it started to look like he's the Dame Dash of singing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's definitely on that spiral. But the thing is, he still has a lot of money, so I don't think he'll end up like Dame Dash.
Yeah. Me
He will
neither.
be alone. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hey, with that being said, we need to close the show. Thanks for everyone that's been checking out this show. Thanks for all your support throughout the first 100 episodes. The episode this is 100 episode 101.
Oh no.
Uh, we've been growing, working hard, and we couldn't have done it without you. So for each and every single one of you who has supported us, thank you for your support. It means a lot to us. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. Share this video with your friends, your family, and your enemies. Don't forget to like and, more importantly, comment, share your thoughts and opinions with us. We're curious to know what you think we got right, what you think we got wrong, or maybe if you have something else to add to the conversation. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until next time.
Oh, Jesus. Oh man. Peace out, guys.